Morning, people. Good morning. The beginning of my 4th week. You know, could have sworn I signed up to be a tanker driver. Just put it out there. I thought I was a tanker driver, but we got another van this week. So here's a rundown on what I was told that I have planned for this week. They actually got me scheduled out for this week, which I fucking like, but I don't understand why it took 3 weeks. Like I said, beginning of my 4th week, I don't understand why it took 3 weeks for this to happen. I'm over here doing my pre-trip on the truck. I do have a hazmat load. Let's see if I can zoom in on the, placards right there. This was 1 pick, 2 stop. So I picked this load up in Baytown. I had a stop in Orange, Texas. My second stop is in Benton, Arkansas, which is right outside of Little Rock. So as of right now, I'm parked at exit 44, Prescott, Arkansas, on I-30. And pretty much what I was told to me was this load right here. Like I said, 1 pick, 2 stop. I'll have this trailer back to our Pasadena terminal by the end of the day. And then Wednesday, I'm supposed to pick up a loaded tanker out of Bay City, Texas, and run that to Artesia, Mississippi. Get it unloaded, and then bring it back to the Kuala in Pasadena. So that's what's scheduled for me for the week. 2 runs, which I don't mind these 2 runs just because it pays pretty decent. So I know this run right here total was like 480 miles or something like that, if I'm not mistaken. And that Artesia, Mississippi run is 668. It's right under 700 miles. So if we want to average 700 and 500 miles, was at 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So 1,200 miles total. That's loaded though, mind you. We're talking loaded miles. Most of these loads are out and back. So you go out loaded, you come back empty. They're not paying you for the empty miles coming back. The loaded miles, it's about 1,200 miles, and my total gross on these 2 runs should be over $7,000. And the reason I say should be is because anything can happen from now until it's time to actually get to my next load. So yeah, man, the parking lot is almost empty now. When I got here last night, I got here around midnight. All the trucks were lined up. I mean, everybody's making parking spots. If you've been over here to Prescott, Arkansas, exit 44, then you know what it is, man. Come in and they make a parking spot wherever they can. They fit in wherever they can. You got a hotel right across the way, which I don't know if it's actually active or not. And they have this 44 restaurant sitting right here, which I actually went there this morning and got some breakfast. Breakfast actually wasn't too bad. Like I said, I'm doing my pre-trip on the truck right now. Just looking for leaks. When I pre-trip my truck, man, I typically check 3 things. I'm checking for oil leak, coolant leak, and I'm checking my tires. Those are the main 3 things that I check, because obviously I know this truck. So, I've had this engine open multiple times, man. Things fixed. I don't like or want to be stuck on the side of the road. So I, just make sure everything is what it's supposed to be. My last time, like I said, I had oil leaking from here around the valve cover gasket, which we got that replaced. Like I said, I checked my coolant, and this is the issue I had last week right here. So if you can see this brownish, whatever you want to call it, it's called an end cap. And so right here, from here to here, it was twisted and it was broke. It was barely hanging on. So to the bottom part right here on the old one was still attached. So I was able to just, I had to get my grinder. Luckily I had my grinder in my truck, and I grinded it so I can open up the cap a little more. And I just put it over. I just slid it over. And then I got my pliers and I just kind of squeezed it, kind of crimped it together. Not really sure if you can tell, but with me doing that, now I have my, my batteries are charging. And yeah, man, that's pretty much where we at. Finna get ready to hit the road. Like I said, I'm on my pre-trip right now. So y'all know, all brand new 8 tires back here. Sail Max is the brand. If y'all can see that. Yes, it's Sail Max. XD803s. I don't know if these are Chinese or Taiwan tires, because apparently the Taiwan tires are better than the Chinese. But it says brand type here, and there's nothing right there. Yeah, excuse me. But yeah, just walking around. I need to see what year this dry van is, because this motherfucker is raggedy. But yeah, look at these, man. White steel rims, man, with rust in them. I don't like pulling stuff like that. I'm not finna walk in that. I walked in it last night. I walked around this trailer a couple times last night. I'm not finna do that right now. But yeah, that's pretty much what I got going on. We'll see if you know, everything is everything like they're saying it is. I got a hydrochem on the truck, and yeah, that's gonna be coming off. That's gonna be coming off because, like I said, I got my eye on a 3-axle step deck, so I'm just waiting to hopefully get over to this next company, man, and see what it's looking like over there. Because if everything is everything, then yeah, I'm gonna go get that 3-axle, 53-foot 3-axle step deck. That's what I'm thinking. But yeah, I'll come back to y'all later. Let y'all know what it is. Y'all stay tuned. Alright, so today is Wednesday morning. Man, just trying to, I'm getting over this little sickness, man, so please excuse my voice. But yeah, as y'all can see, I got a tank on me. So when I finished the dry van load, I dropped it off at the terminal. As I was on my way back, they called me and like, hey, instead of Bob telling out to the customer, we actually have one of their trailers sitting on the yard. So go ahead and grab that customer trailer, take it out there to Bay City. So as of right now, I'm sitting in Angleton. I was parked over here. I did my 10-hour break. Man, I didn't get no sleep last night, man. I might have got maybe 3 hours of sleep last night. Tooth messing with me, throat hurting. So yeah. So now I'm about an hour away. And I'm parked right here in Angleton off of 288 and 35. About an hour away from Bay City, where I'm gonna drop this empty tanker, pick up a loaded tanker, and I'm taking it to South Artesia, Mississippi. So that's pretty much where we're headed. I believe it says it's about 670 miles. I'm gonna say 700 miles because it's a hazmat load, it's a hazmat waste load. But yeah, man, that's pretty much what we're rocking today. If everything goes smooth, I would like to get the loaded trailer unloaded tomorrow, sometime tomorrow. It's scheduled to be unloaded on Friday. But if I can get it unloaded on Thursday, sometime tomorrow, I can start heading back and I can be home Friday. So I can have my Friday, Saturday, Sunday to myself. But as of right now, that's what I got going on, man. Y'all stay tuned. First steer blowout. Got my cones down and people still want to move over, which is crazy. It's 2 lanes. But yeah, I got my first steer blowout. Y'all can see the drag marks. Y'all can see the drag marks all the way down there. I pulled my tire out of the road. I was in that far lane right there, getting ready to get on the highway. I heard boom, and the truck just dropped down, wow, just like that. So y'all can see I got my triangles out. Yeah, man. First steer blowout. So now I guess I gotta sit here and call roadside. But I just had a DOT inspection last Friday, and my steers were 9:30 seconds, so it's almost time to change them anyways. But yeah, we're gone. And I loaded. Good morning, people. This is the steer tire that I had to get replaced at driver's side. Brand new Goodyear Marathon. So pretty much the plan now is once I make it back home, I'll get my passenger steer changed to a Marathon as well. So yeah, man, yesterday was a very eventful day. The plan was to be in Mississippi yesterday. I ended up going home yesterday, man. There was just so much stuff going on. Mind you, I had to pass through Beaumont anyways, because I'm riding 10 all the way out. So yeah, man,
yesterday was one of them days, man. I got the truck washed yesterday. Put the other covers back on that I broke off. Back here on the most rear axle, these are the push-on styles, and I'll explain that in another video. But yeah, we got the truck looking nice. I mean, as nice as a street can be, can you get it? I can tell you, right? So I'm doing my pre-trip right now before I head on out. I'm hoping y'all can hear me. I know it's windy as hell and my voice out here tripping. Man, I drank like a third of a bottle of NyQuil last night, man. That thing put me to sleep. I ain't had no sleep this whole week, so your boy was out here tired, man. Very tired. But yeah, we do have a tanker load on us, hazmat and corrosive. Yeah, I got in last night around maybe 9:45, 9:30. Just made me a parking spot here. This is where I usually get my cheap fuel at for $2.99 in Beaumont. That's how I was able to run for $200 a week off of diesel. That's where I'm delivering to in the morning. I got a 10 a.m. appointment. I believe they open up at 7 o'clock, so I'll be pulling up to that guard shack at 7 o'clock. I just pulled up. I had already pulled down there. He said I could park. Excuse my fingers. So, the guard shack is behind that train sign, or where that car is at. He said I could park behind the stop sign, but I had to back up, so I just came all the way down here. Just, I don't want to be too close up there. I want to have my own little space and my own privacy, but like I said, we got our tanker load here. Do what we have to do. Truck is looking good. But yeah, man, this would have been an even better week if I would have never had that steer tire blowout. But it is what it is. And I know earlier I said this is a hazmat and a corrosive load. I meant to say it's a flammable and a corrosive load. Flammable and corrosive. Look at that space behind the cab, man. I love it. Right where that fifth wheel is at. And it's only because this particular style tanker, because usually this part of the trailer would be right here. So just because the way that trailer is set up, man. And it was actually an uncomfortable ride, man, because when that surge and you hit a bump, the whole truck just jumps up and it just slams down, man. Oh, I hated that crap. So just doing another walk around. I had already walked around the truck already, but just for video purposes, I'm just doing a walk around. I didn't have to load this trailer. It was a preload. So I just pretty much did a drop and hook. Crazy thing is, drop and hook took 3.5 hours, which didn't make any sense to me. But I am in Artesia, Mississippi. That's pretty much where I'm at. Artesia facility right there. Yeah, when I was leaving the plant, when I hooked to my trailer, man, they had some real old placards in there. And I asked the guy, I said, hey, man, I need some new placards. Oh, yeah, man, don't worry about it. I got you. We'll tell him at the inspection bay. Get to the inspection bay. He forgets to tell them. Long story short, he just escorted me out. And I said, hey, man, I need new placards. Oh, but you got placards on there, right? I said, yeah, man, but the placards on there ain't going to make it to Mississippi. I mean, look at this old corrosive placard on here, right? And I mean, that made it because they stuck it to the trailer, but the other one was like this, and this is kind of the cardboard placard. The other one was the paper, like pretty much the stick-on paper one. And yeah, man, that wouldn't have made it out here. And I don't do scale houses and stuff, man, so I ain't want to draw no attention to myself. But yeah, man, we out here. Like I told y'all, man, I don't mind touching the road. Yeah, I was local for the last 3 years. Don't mean nothing to me, man. I love being home with my kids, but I mean, hey, I love the road too. I love driving that big red beast. So I'm out here to make money. So like I said, if I touch the road, I gotta be making money. So I will tell y'all this though. I have made up my mind. Your boy is going flatbed / step deck at the next company. And just so happened the trailer that I got my eye on is a red 48-foot step deck trailer. They just dropped the price about $2,500. So I mean, man, who knows? But it's a 48-footer, and I really want a 53-foot. But back to this, man. So yeah, this is the end of my 4th week right here. Today is Thursday. I was trying to get here last night. I was trying to get here Wednesday night. Today is Thursday. I was trying to get here Wednesday night so I could get unloaded Thursday and make it back home tonight, so I could have dropped this trailer off in the morning, or maybe dropped the trailer off and then slept on the yard Thursday night, and hope Friday they could have gave me a local run. But, you know, the cars just wasn't set up for me to do that. And hey, it is what it is. So, like I said earlier in the video, man, I had to pass through Beaumont anyways. I went ahead and just went home. After I got my steer tire, I went to the Flying J in Baytown. I got some fuel. It cost me $700 to fill up both tanks. And I had already had about 100 gallons in the truck already. So $700 gave me exactly 200 gallons. So we was fully loaded on that. And then I had ran to the truck wash across the street from the Flying J. And then from there, I ran across the street to go to the TA for them to fix some paperwork that I had done. And then pretty much after that, man, I went home, parked the truck, start fresh today, man. So pretty much this is where I'm at. Man, I can just sit out here all day, man, and just stare at my truck, man. It's a beautiful fucking truck, man. And hey, it feels good to know that I own it, man. It looks good, it sounds good, it drives good. Very comfortable truck for it being 27 years old, man, which is crazy. And I still got a lot more stuff I want to do to it. That hydrochem will be coming off the truck. And I'm gonna put another battery. I'm gonna put another step box, preferably like the one I have on the driver's side, back on there. Just, you know what I'm saying, just to make it look good. Cause I keep a lot of parts with me, like spare air, brake chamber, air lines, and stuff like that. And a lot of that stuff is actually inside the truck. So I'm trying to get all that stuff out of the truck. And then I need to go ahead and get my refrigerator back in the truck. I already got my microwave. And then there's a mini split battery, 12-volt battery powered AC that I'm planning to get for this truck. Because I was thinking about going back the same route of doing the ghetto APU part where, you know, the generator, the portable AC. But I've decided I'm not going to go that route. I'm going to do the mini split thing and just have it set up in the truck to where it looks a lot nicer and better. I am still going to have a generator on the truck if I need to work on the truck myself. And also when I'm shut down for the night, I'll have that generator running a battery charger to keep the batteries charged, since that AC will run off just the batteries and the truck don't have to be cranked up to work, but it can still also work while the truck is cranked up. So man, that's the end of my 4th week. I'm not gonna talk about me driving back to Houston once I get unloaded. It's been a shit show week, man, but you know, we still got out here, we was grinding. I'm not gonna lie to you, man, when that steer tire blew out, my life flashed before my eyes, man. I thought I was over with, because it's a flammable load and a corrosive load. I thought the tank had exploded, man. Like, I'm happy I didn't have to use the restroom, because if I would have had to use the restroom, I wouldn't have been having to use it anymore after that incident, man. That was fucking scary to have a steer tire blow out. And I just pray to God, man, that I thank him that I was not already on the highway going highway speeds, man, because that was very scary, very crazy situation. Like I said, all I heard was it sounded like a bomb went off, man. It was scary as hell. But I don't ever wish to experience that again. So them steers only been on that truck 2 years, man. But the last company I was at, I knew I was running heavy, and you know, it just wears tires out a little faster. So like I said, when I do get back to Houston, I will be changing out that passenger side steer to another Goodyear. And yeah, man, we just gonna keep it moving. So the plan for the next company, man, is to get up in there, run some flatbed loads, check what the step deck loads are paying. And I mean, if everything is everything, I'll pull the trigger on my own step deck probably sometime next month. But the one like I said, the one I want is a 53-foot 3-axle step deck. That's what I really want. But I will take that 48-foot red one just to match the truck, man, and we'll go from there. So any questions or concerns, drop it in the comment section below. If you want to get in contact with me, you can send me an email at truckingwiththebigdaddy@gmail.com. Subscribe to the channel, like the video. Catch y'all on the next one. I'm pretty sure there's a lesson here that I'm supposed to learn, and I just ain't learned it yet. So today's Friday. Mind you, I've been parked here since Thursday around 6:30. I come in, man, and this place is like damn near deserted. I didn't know where I was going. Security had already left, so there's no security in the morning from what I can tell. And I come in and I'm following my GPS because it's telling me the building that I'm going to is in the back. Well, apparently they didn't change it up from Google Maps or whatever. So as I turn in and I'm going down the middle of nowhere, it looks like nowhere. I happened to see another tanker behind me, and he kept going instead of coming behind me. So I knew, all right, I needed to get turned around. I get turned around, I come to the back. They got 3 trucks over there unloading or loading, unloading, doing a mixture, whatever. So the guy comes and stopped me. Hey man, your truck is too tall. I'm gonna have you pull forward over here. Once the guy in the middle get done, I'll have you back in and we'll get you unloaded. All right, cool, not a problem. So that took another hour before I got bagged in. Once I got bagged in, it took about 2 hours. And I thought I was gonna be good to go, man. And he comes and say, hey man, I got 173 gallons of worth of heel left in the trailer. So I'm assuming that's what they can't get out. I'm supposed to know what a heel is. And I remember going over it in orientation, man, but I guess I'm just irritated. So I'm like, all right, cool. He goes, get with your dispatch. Had them call over here so we can figure out where you can go take the heel to. Not a problem. Called dispatch, let them know, hey man, I'll get back to you. Dispatch never got back to me. They came and gave me another manifest. I'm pretty much going back to Bay City with the heel. I was originally supposed to take this trailer back to Pasadena, drop it off at the tank wash and be done. Now I got to take this trailer all the way back to Bay City. It was another hour and a half past where, my destination is. So, called dispatch, man. He will not answer the damn phone, man. It's actually really annoying because anything can happen out here and dispatch just won't answer the fucking phone. And this ain't the first time where I've called and called and called. Mind you, they have caller ID. And I've stood there and watched somebody call him, and he's just like, nah, I ain't gonna answer it and send him a voicemail. I'm not gonna leave you a voicemail if you're not even gonna listen to the damn voicemails. So yeah, that's pretty much what I'm dealing with now. I thought this would be the end of, the 4th week, but yeah, nope. So this is pretty much what it looks like. They got wood and stuff over here, and they actually had a flatbed off up in there. That's where I had got unloaded at. Like I said, it looks run down, man. They got a pond and something back off behind where I'm parked at now. Yeah, dispatch ain't answering the phone, man. So I kind of feel sorry. Well, I don't really feel sorry for him, but we'll see what happens Monday because I'm not taking this load. I'm supposed to get paid again, to actually take another load back. So usually it's supposed to be double. So until he calls me and let me know something, this trailer will be sitting on the yard of the terminal. I actually have stuff I had to do, And mind you, I understand unexpected things happens. I'm not new to this. But my thing is, I like to think that I'm a pretty understanding person. Like, when the issue happens. I mean, obviously I understand, it is what it is. I'm not gonna sit here and bitch and complain about it. Or maybe that's exactly what I'm doing. But I've been here, like I said, not including yesterday, but just for today is now 2 o'clock. So that's 6 hours that's just sat here and wasted. And yeah, man, it just doesn't make sense sometimes to me. So yeah, that's pretty much what I got going on now. I came over here to close the valve. My heat ain't working in the truck. It was 30 degrees last night. I still got to replace the AC line, which I do have in the truck, but I guess I'll get around to doing it tomorrow because I was planning on going to the shop tomorrow to have them fix the AC and the heat. And yeah, as of right now, like I said, I'm finna get rid. I cut the truck off just to make the video and check my coolant and stuff. And yeah, I'm gonna get up out of here. Yeah, I'm gonna add a little something. I'm gonna add a little something in there. But yeah, that's pretty much the 4th week right there. I did just sign my lease agreement for the next companies. Filled out my bobtail information. So yeah, man, we're gonna keep it moving with that. And y'all stay tuned.